Hi, I'm Sir Classy and you're welcome to another tutorial. I'll show you how I remade the beat for Mr. Easy's song Oh My God featuring Major Lazer and Nicki Minaj. So you know how it goes. I'll play the beats a little, then we'll take it apart. So let's go.
Really loud.
Alright, so while making this beat, I started with drums. The drum line was pretty simple, so this is it really. So this is my kick. Then I layer this snare with this and this. Actually layer two kicks. I layer this kick because it has the punch to it, and I layered it because it has that low end roundness to it, so I can really bang. Then I layered some more. I layered another snare with the previous snares I played here. Then some more layer over here with a hi-hat. So that's pretty much just layering, but the pattern was really simple. I just made these two steps. I just ran this all through to get the hi-hat sound. Yeah, so let's listen to it again. So that's really just it for the drums. Well, for most part of the drums. And so let's come over to the melody. After playing the drums, let me solo this. After playing the drums, the next thing I played was this sound. This is the sound here. It's from Serum. It's actually a bass note, but I played it on the 4th octave, BA, that is squelch bounce. That's the name of this particular sound. That's really how it sounds, so I just got the melody. And then next I played the bass line, or rather the synth. So it just runs in each note. It just runs through. What I used to play was Nexus, steel bass, trance bass in Nexus, but the 5th octave. Yeah, so that's why I just used to play. It's the fifth octave. Then these are the notes I played. Yeah, if you noticed, because I played it with a MIDI keys, so it's not all that perfect, but at the same time, it makes it sound real. Also, it's not in a straight line like you use if I were to click it in. I actually played and I quantized it. Then after getting that sound, Then the verse came in. In the verse, sounded like this. The first sound that is unique is this. A layer 2 sound, one from Purity, a marimba sound from Purity. Let me turn off the Omnisphere. Then this is what you hear. Then let me turn off the Purity and leave Omnisphere on. So this is the sound from Omnisphere. It's actually called the leash bells, under bells and vibes in Omnisphere. So I layered both together and it sounded like this. And actually on different octaves. Purity is on a low octave, on the 3rd octave, while the leash vibes is on the 4th octave. So that was how I layered the sound, exactly the same notes playing. Then the bass line came in. Which is actually an 808 from Angelic Vibes. I use Angelic Vibes for most of my 808s. Angelic Vibes, that is Bloodline, they are Bloodline 808s. So this was just what I played. Added a little glide to it, just a little. I don't want the glide to be too obvious. Then I also play with the attack so that it could knock with the drums, just a little, just a slight change here. I play with the attack so I could delay a bit. So when the kick drum hits, it bounces off with the 808. It doesn't hit exactly at the same time. It just hits and bounces it off. So that's what I do with 808 over there. So with the drums, this is how it sounds. Alright, so over here in the second part of the verse, this was with Nexus. I played this with Nexus, a guitar expansion pack, XP guitars, chilling bob. That's what I played with Nexus to get the sound. And then, so that was pretty much everything came in there. This sound came in again. Of course, with the drums that played all through. Another thing with this song is that in the transitions, instead of drum rolls, they use mostly space in the beats. So like when this verse ended, so there was a space. There was a space instead of a drum roll. Some producers use drum rolls, some prefer a space. Depends on the mood really. So let's hear how this section of this is more like the chorus. So let's hear it sound and break it up also. Alright, so we'll start again with the drums here. The drums is pretty much the same with the verse. The only thing I added was just this and this. I just layered it with the hi-hat already. This is a hi-hat loop I got from Unison Audio. So I just played that in there. Then there's kind of a bounce at the second half of it. This is how this sounds. Let me zoom in a bit. Sorry about that. It was overlapping actually. So yeah, so this was what I did. In the snare. So I can get that drum roll going. Then I layered it with some parts of the percussions in the existing drum pattern. Yeah, so that was pretty much it for this section of the drums. Then the melodies, of course. The only thing that came that was new was this sound, I think. Yes. So I got the sound from Nexus also. That was just what made this part different. Then of course, this part, this is where the vocal sample came. Oh my god, that's where the sample came in, and this was how it sounded like this part here. So the drum line changed completely, and this was how it sounded like also. Then layered with some parts of the previous drum, which is this hi-hats loop running and a hi-hat layer also here. Okay, this sound is just the rendered sound of this that's here. It's just the rendered file. It's the same thing. The track is pretty much with the same elements all through, just the drums that has some slight variations here and there, but the track is pretty much the same all the way. Then this sound is from Nexus. I got this sound from Nexus Platinum Hits. Then So that's pretty much it for the beat. The beat just loops from then on. That's just the drums and some few melodies here and there, because most times the hottest tracks have the simplest elements. It doesn't have to be complicated really. The song is an amazing song from Mr. Easy and Nicki Minaj and Major Lazer. So yeah, so that's pretty much how I remade the beats. It wasn't a difficult task. I really enjoyed the process while making the beats. So I hope you enjoyed this beat breakdown, and I'll see you on another episode of Beat Breakdown. Remember your boy, Sir Classy. Hit the subscribe button. Cheers.